Hey guys, this is Braveville back with part 13 of my At the Gates Let's Play. We're just getting set up to clear out these bandits so that we can embark on our two ships here, galleys to sail across, to go and defeat the Eastern Romans. So let's go and bring those ships around. Meanwhile, all of our units are... oh, wait. Back in supply range. Let's see. Can I mouse over the supply information? Looks like only directly beside our settlement do we have full supply during winter. Yeah, okay, so we are going to have to stay bunched up for the next little bit. Let's not have this guy get into any fights just now. Oh, but okay, low supply versus no supply. It's the no supply that's gonna really cause us trouble. So let's see how far forward we can move while still being safe. Okay, this guy, is he still within supply range? Supply critical. Once they've used up their movement, I can't really check their supply. Okay, status, but this should still be fine. We are going to have oil and cloth online soon enough, a bunch of oil anyways, so we can heal up units as needed. And this guy is immobilized because of the snow, so we can skip. And we've just finished researching Watchmen, which will help with our supply issues once we land on the eastern shore. And we're going to go and switch back to oil cultivars. We also need some more iron if we want to keep on making armor. Okay, this guy is no longer immobilized by the storm. Do some more exploring. Supply critical. How far can we move here? 4 movement points. Move down to here. Okay. Settlement 1. This knight is at 80% health. And move forward another step. And do galleys get immobilized by rain? It does seem to reduce their movement. Alright, back in the settlement. We'll probably want to unpack right on the water right here. And then we wanted to go and train up another knight. So we're going to train our hunter as a knight. Oh right, we need to ennoble them as well, because at the moment I'm happy to have this guy continue being a master of ceremony. Tough and thorough. Whoa, super happy? Cool. Okay. Jubilant. Morale increased by half. Resource and production increased by half. Cool. And experience is tripled, although that's not relevant here. Okay, so that's fine. Let's go and train up a knight. 2 turns. And choose a clan bonus. Oh yeah, that's right. Oops. Okay, so I'm not sure if that gets cancelled if I accidentally pass the turn, but in any case, we can't earn more than 10 levels of experience, so in either case, I think that was wasted. We've got some money from Rome, 40 treasure. Attila has given a gift to Crocus, and we can go and clear out these camps. Let's pillage that. We can wait here. And this guy would like to get healed up. He's currently at 40% health. His power is at 21.3, which is down from somewhere between 80 and 130. But we'll get all these galleys back here. Is this guy sullen and reclusive? That's fine. But I think one of our galleys might be a leper. Yeah, that's probably not the best. We can spend parchment to remove that trait. Yes, so if we could enter the settlement and fix that right now. Docked, enter settlement. And where is our boat friend? This guy. You are no longer a leper. There we go. He is demanding, however. Maybe we do have a lot of parchment. Let's get rid of all of these troublesome traits before we run into. Oh, are we out of parchment already? Or wait. Okay, there we go. And we've got a caravan arriving before oil cultivars finishes, so we'll probably use oil from the caravan if available. These guys are both, okay, 100% health and 80 and 40. We will send docked. How do I put someone onto a ship? Let's see, maybe out of the settlement, and then this guy can walk onto the ship. Nice. Okay, and then the other ship will have this guy leave and sail over here. Oh, the rain, I see. Okay, do we have enough movement to get this guy on this ship? Yes, excellent. All right, we'll just pull these guys back to guard the settlement. Although, for supply reasons, we'll probably want to send along a watchman. I mean, okay, it's early February. Maybe we'll find out if our knights suffer supply issues while at sea. For example, they're not currently getting supply at sea, although they're within our borders. But if they don't require supply while on a galley, then we can sail across in the early winter / spring, land. They shouldn't need supply for several turns, see how much damage they can do. Maybe capturing one of these cities will get us supply again. Yeah, I think it's worth the test. And these knights can just hang out at the settlement, dig in, and dig in. And back here we probably want another galley. So who would be fastest to train? These guys all already have very valuable professions. I suppose we don't need to be recruiting clans as rapidly. Oh no, that's knowledge. Knowledge. Okay, let's train one of these guys then. This guy is a brown thumb, which is fine, and he also, yeah, he doesn't like farming, so we'll make him a sailor. It is 6 turns to train him, though. Alright, so on board, their health has not degraded, which implies to me that we don't have to worry about supply while at sea, which is good, because that would be quite crippling. Also, the rain is stopping us from going anywhere, so that's also fine. You can just skip return, and let's see, what do we want to do with this explorer? Oh yeah, we'll try to go and explore a bunch of Roman territory ahead of our knights. It looks like if we wanted to walk, it wouldn't actually take us that long to go around. Alright, so that's an option too. In fact, the settlement probably moves, well, the galleys have 5 movement and the settlement has 5 movement. I think the galleys sailing across this narrow sea is probably the best option here. So the rain's done, winter's over, some of our clans are fighting and variously unhappy. Varric desires something. Is Varric in a offline vineyard? Yes. Varric II, formerly of the Huns, has several upgrades they could take, which they can do without coming into a settlement? Is this true? Am I reading this correctly? Okay, I only have 5 boards, so I'm not going to do that. Do I have a lot of excess tools? I do. So let's see if we can get an upgrade even though we're not in a settlement. Yes, we can. Cool. That's good to know. Clan Aldemar has become angry. That's our scout, whose supply is exhausted. Okay, that's fine. We also, this summer will be hot. Okay, that also, oh, okay, so the knights do suffer supply shortages at sea, and so they'll arrive slightly damaged, slightly injured, I should say. They're not objects, they are clans, whole clans of people. Okay, well, hopefully we'll make it over to Eastern Rome with some fighting strength. Elmric has become angry. Oh, why is he angry? He wants to be a resident of a settlement. Alright, well, you can enter the settlement for now, and that guy can hang out outside. What else can I do? Can I remove this desire, perhaps? Okay, well, in turn, maybe he'll be happy about his lot in life. Let's sail across here as quickly as possible. Supply critical, so next turn they should start taking hit point damage or health damage, but by next turn hopefully they'll have landed and be able to forage their own supply off of this summer green. Okay, there are lots of barbarians in north of Rome. We have the Caravan. at the caravan, we would like many things, namely, or most importantly, oil. Let's buy all the available oil and all the available cloth. Looks like we still have plenty of parchment left. As far as steel weapons and armor go, we would like to buy up as much of that as possible, which means we can sell down all of our salt. We do need to buy up some food, but it looks like there is no food available in this caravan, so we might have to assign one of our clans in some sort of a butchery type profession. We can also sell down a whole bunch of that flax, although some of that flax can be turned into oil, as can the olives. Let's sell down most of it. Okay, so we can buy the last bit of steel armor here. Let's also buy up a bunch of this iron so that our armor smith can do something, has something to do. And we can also buy up... no, I think everything else is fine. Maybe buy up all these steel tools. And we're good. Maybe a little more fine cloth in case we want to ennoble another tribe, clan. And yeah, that looks good. Okay, we can now train oil cultivars. Up next, clerics get us knowledge. We already have the watchman tech. Guildmasters would... oh, tariff collectors would be nice in terms of generating more gold per turn. But I don't think I really need... oh, we can stop. Let's see, olives, how do I do that? Escape. Oh, wait, here we go. Mouse over. Enable food substitution. Okay. We need... do we have time to finish training the galley? Yes, let's finish training the galley. And then we definitely need to be making more food. Did we ever train that cheesemaker? I know I wanted to. We probably switched this guy. If I had a cheesemaker, he's probably now become a horse trainer. Okay, so a cheesemaker. Do I have a lot of grain? No. Let's... preservers allow us to turn 100 bread. Wait, is that bread only or any type of food? It is any type of food. Okay, that sounds useful. Let's go and research that. And in the meantime, I think we can afford to finish the galley, and then we'll train someone as a butcher. Yeah, a butcher and a cheese maker. Where are we currently getting food from right now? Honey, olives, and wheat. Do we have... are some of our farms currently not doing anything? We've got a pillaged iron mine, pillaged stone, a vineyard. Is that making anything for us? Iron mine. I don't know if those are actually producing. Exhausted in 11. Wait, what about this place? No, these are all still making stuff for us. The wheat. Are we currently substituting wheat for something? Treasure. Let's figure that out once we can land. Sail over here. Sail over here. And then the knight himself has taken 10% health loss, but we should be able to disembark and hopefully have some supply. Meanwhile, these galleys can start heading back. Can we get around this rainstorm? Let's just assume that this is going to stop soon. Oh, we can just skirt underneath it. That'll be good. Okay, and then I was checking what's happening to my wheat. It's being eaten. Okay. But if I had a baker, that could be good. The bread makers double our production of wheat. Okay. That's not terrible. 100 food from 4 food. That sounds almost too good to be true. We do need steel tools and 40 boards. Okay, how many steel tools do we have? We have possibly 0 steel tools. Okay, we have 20 steel tools and 5 boards. Something to look into, but just in case, let's see. I think it looks like, if I'm understanding preservers correctly, once we employ someone as a preserver, we won't have to worry about food ever again. But until that time, we will need, I think, a butcher or a cheesemaker. The cheesemaking is much more sustainable, but we do have a very large number of animals here. I think I want to disable food substitution on the horses at the very least. Disable food substitution, but we can certainly eat up the rest of those guys. Squeamish and filthy. I have a feeling that this filthy, yeah, they're not going to get along with other tribes here. Okay, let's remove that trait before any fights break out. And then we will sail back to the settlement. Okay, these guys do not have supply on hills, but hopefully we can beat up the Romans and then get some supply that way. Okay, so we have 3 galleys. And one of these guys wants to be healed. Okay, this guy is very happy. Can I remove this desire? It's been granted. Okay. Can we heal you? 30 steel weapons. Alright, leave. 80% health and 40% health. We'll heal him. Sail back. And we have no supply. Supply critical. Let's merge these guys up, since without supply, we're not looking too happy here. Okay, meanwhile, these guys are 155 versus our 108. Oh yeah, we need a catapulter. That's right. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to bring the whole settlement over before we can siege these cities, despite how strong I thought an army of 2 knights would be. But before that, let's not starve to death. Let's go and train a butcher. That's gonna be 2 turns. Can't train right now. Why is that? Do I need specialized tools? 40 tools. I need 1.2 more tools. Am I currently making tools? I am not making tools. Okay. How about a cheesemaker? Cheesemakers require 10 tools. Alright, someone will become a cheesemaker. I wish this screen wasn't like that. Okay, so our horse trainer looks like it would be fastest for him to be reassigned. Yeah, and we can buy war horses as necessary. Alright, let's train up a cheesemaker. Although probably this next caravan will have food for us and this will all have been completely unnecessary, but cheesemaker it is. Cheesemaker in 1 turn. That seems good. And our knight, 80 and 100%. 40. Okay, so next turn he'll be healed up. Okay, with the cheesemaker, we're now only losing 0.2 food per turn. Let's, should we pack up right now? Or should we see how long it's going to take us to train a watchman? Watchman 1 turn by assigning that guy, or if we were to assign someone else, it would take much longer. Squeamish. Boisterous. The watchman profession, does it require anything special? No. Okay, let's train a watchman. We can train, he's afraid of water. Okay, let's train this guy. Yeah. And we also wanted to kick out our galley. And this knight can hop aboard this boat. It's currently late May. Start sailing now, and really we should probably... Alright, this galley is out of movement points. We can pack up now, and next turn hopefully settlements can board boats. It would be... I think it would be a little silly if they couldn't. Meanwhile, maybe we shouldn't declare war while we're currently short on supply. Let's go and hide over here. Supply shortage. That's fine. Can I mouse over a little more on supply? Okay. Army requires 2 supply. There's more supply right next to the city for whatever reason. I'll just hang it over there. But is that only because we're not currently at war, or is there something special about those tiles that's providing more supply? Okay, at least they're not currently suffering. Let's sail down here as quickly as possible. Packed up. Can we get on that boat? We can. Excellent. And this galley is still out of moves for some reason. That's fine. I don't understand why he's out of moves, but we can tolerate that. And these knights can dig in. And this explorer can check out some more Roman territory. Okay, so next turn, I think we should declare war. But first, let's see what the Caravan's got for us. They've got a whole bunch of meat for sale, a bunch of oil for sale. Let's buy all the oil, buy 10 of the meat, and buy up, ooh, steel armor. We have 15, may as well buy 5 of those. We also wanted tools, didn't we? Alright, let's buy a whole bunch of those. And we can also, let's sell down a bunch of the coal. Buy up a whole bunch more iron. We can buy up all these steel tools and boards. We wanted boards. Buy all their boards. Buy a bunch of that armor. We'll make that around 20, which means we should sell down some of this timber. Buy one. May as well buy everything they've got. Buy some more cloth. Alright, that seems good for now. These galleys can sail over here. Let's get that knight teamed up with these other knights. Alright, this knight has movement points, and we'll have him merge up. So their combined strength is now 301 versus these guys who are 155. So I think that's probably a good time for us to declare war. How do I communicate my displeasure with the Roman Empire? Declare war. Oh, we have 8 leverage over them. Whoa. We could have made an alliance with them if we wanted, but I think victory does require... we could attack. Let's just dig in. We do have supply here. Oh, yeah, we do. For whatever reason, we have supply here. Maybe it's within range of this wheat. Sorry I don't have a better understanding of the details of these mechanics for you guys. Alright, so this is the galley with our settlement on it. Meanwhile, these guys can just sort of look around. Settlement idle. Can we unpack at sea? That sounds unwise. Okay, how are these guys doing? They are not short on supply, so that's good. Can we besiege? Not unless we have a catapulter, so let's try to get that online as quickly as possible. I wonder if we can sort of form a caravan. Can we transfer to this? Ooh, you can make like a conveyor belt. That's fun. Okay. We're out of movement points though. That's fine. Let's just sort of blockade everything in. Meanwhile, these guys. We could attack. They don't have any fortification bonuses. We have, it's mostly morale loss and hit point loss. Okay, so why are we not happy here? Oh, it's just morale loss from being injured and out of supply, I guess. Okay, well, let's have one more turn of hanging out, just to see if we can. Well, I mean, our settlement is here, so in theory, even if we do get beat up, we'll be able to heal. But maybe the Romans will do something silly like attack us while we are slightly fortified. This guy can skip. Okay, we can now train preservers. We have our settlement, which we'll walk over here. Can we unpack right next to the Romans? Let's do that. Yes, we can. This is I find something very amusing about this. We've sailed across this narrow sea and set up camp right beside this Roman city. Okay, so how's our morale? Where's our army? Okay, the army. Okay, let's see about training that catapulter, just because I want to see how that whole system works. We do have the cheesemaker. Let's train. We don't need a watchman right away, but I do want to. We require 10 steel and 20 boards. Next caravan is in 4 turns. We have 20 boards, but we don't have any steel. Professions that make steel. Probably turning iron and coal into steel. Steel weaponsmith, steel armorsmith, steel makers. Okay, let's go and research steel makers. And these galleys can all just hang out over here. What happened to did my settlement just teleport? What just happened? Okay. Well, as long as we can still train people, that's okay. Okay, I do want a watchman eventually, and I can't train a catapult, so let's work on that watchman. And we'll train the squeamish just as into livestock, so I think she'll be fine as a watchman. And this explorer, pop down over here. I think our settlement really did randomly teleport set up into the water on this boat. I don't know what to make of that, but everything seems to be working fine apart from the fact that our tent is on water. Let's just attack these guys now. Yeah. Okay, how did that work out? We are at 60% health and they are at 86% health. But It's now 230 strength versus 40. So that seems quite good. Wow, that's a lot of Roman cities. Do I need to defeat all of them to win? And whoa, I do like how they have like fancier looking horses here. Does that mean that this is the capital, Athens? Okay, Athens, Damascus, Constantinople. Do I have to take over all of these cities? I guess we'll find out. This galley currently... Okay, if I move the galley down one, you can unpack the settlement on a ship. That, I guess that's cool. Let's merge all the boats and just have them hang out over there. Meanwhile, these guys, we can't heal because we must be on the settlement. Okay, that seems fine. Oh, and the game just crashed. Okay, well, I guess we'll end the episode there. See you guys in part 14. Hopefully, the game is okay.